What's up, everybody? I'm back. I got another video for you today. I've been waiting on this package, so I haven't put a video out here in a little bit. We're going to talk about warranties today in this video. So about a month ago, one of my favorite olights died. If you've seen my other videos, I have quite a lot of olights. I've actually made videos on all of them. I think I have over a dozen olights, 15 olights, something like that. Olights, O-pens, all kinds. But this particular one is my EDC one. It's one that I carry every single day. When I worked night shift for a couple years, this was the light that I used. So it became kind of one of my favorite light. When I go hiking and camping, it's also the light I carry with me. And you'll see why in a second. But yeah, it died. It just didn't want to turn on anymore. You know, went through a couple different batteries. Nothing. It just didn't want to turn on. So I went to the website. Their lights, all their lights carry different warranties, so you want to kind of pay attention. I think 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years is what I usually see for their lights. I think this one has a 5-year, and I've been using it for about 3. And then I kind of realized the other day, I don't think I've ever done a video on it. Maybe I have, I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look. But so I went to their website. It's kind of difficult, it seems, on all websites to find the area for warranty, but I did find it. And go through the process, because that's what we look for nowadays, right? And everything, we want a warranty. You know, we want stuff to last forever. But if it doesn't, then we want something with a warranty. So I haven't gone through too many warranties with too many things. Pretty much everything I have is pretty decent. It seems to last quite a long time. So when this died, I was kind of surprised. So I did send it off, and they sent me an email back saying that it was not fixable and that they would send another one. So I'm hoping it's the same one. So let's open it up and check out what's inside. Grab a knife here. So on all my lights, I've kind of gotten away from rechargeable batteries. I have a huge dislike for rechargeable batteries, because especially if you camp and stuff like that, are you really going to carry like a whole bunch of rechargeable batteries, and maybe sometimes they don't charge, so you don't even know if they work or not. So I always just like to have regular, good old AA batteries. I always carry a pack of them with me in my backpack all the time, and I don't have to worry about remembering to charge the stupid things. So it's a cool little card here. This is my first warranty, so we're just talking about how they've given the best solution. It says, thank you for your trust. Upon receiving the after-sale request from you, we have made all our efforts to bring forth the best solution. We hope the item within can help make things right. Should there be any further issues, or if you have any suggestions with our products and service, please feel free to send feedback. Rest assured, we're always here to support you, and we continue your bright journey with an olight by your side. So that's pretty cool. First time going through the process. So yeah, this was the one that I sent in, the i5T EOS. Like I said, I've had it for about, I got it maybe 3 years ago, I think it was. I had to look it up. So another thing, when you buy anything from a a website, always make sure that you have an account with the website, because that will keep track of everything that you buy, the date you bought it, because they're going to ask you all these questions when you go through the warranty process. So yeah, there we go, brand spanking new. I don't think they ship them with batteries, do they? Yeah, they have a battery. It does have a battery. It's not, it's not a good one. Sorry, cheap battery, but I'll replace that with a good one. Yeah, so that looks a lot different. I didn't take a video of the other one, unfortunately. But the other one, the spring was, this whole cap here was completely different. It had a very, very, very small copper spring in the center, like what you would see in like a pen. So it looks like they did a whole different redesign. And I wish I would have taken a video of the other one, but I didn't, unfortunately. If anybody has one of these older ones from 3 or 4 years ago, you'll know right away that this is completely different. It had such a tiny, tiny spring in it. I couldn't even believe it. It looked like it came out of a pen. So that looks like a total redesign there. So that's cool. So the reason why I like these is because of the double clip. So this clip is for your belt loop. And then this back one here is for a hat. So I always put this on my hat because I always wear hats. So headlamps, you know, it's kind of hard to wear a headlamp with a hat. So that's why I like the double clip. So you can slide this on the brim of your hat. The one thing that's kind of strange about olight is, you know, one click is on. Is that low? And then you have to press and hold it down to get it to go to high. So one click is low. Let me see, does it say on the back? Yeah, so, oops, sorry. Low, focus, 15 lumens, high, 300. 2 hours and 30 minutes, battery time on a high, 20 hours on low. So yeah, so one click on, if you never owned an olight, all their buttons are like this, and all their lights are kind of strange sometimes. They're kind of finicky, but you know, one is low and then high. So you kind of have to press and hold it for like a second or two, and then it goes to high. So it's kind of weird. Kind of takes some getting used to. The very first olight I ever bought, I was kind of trying to figure, it was kind of like, how does this work? How does this go to high? I could never figure it out. Playing around with it, I'm used to it now. So press and hold it for a second or two, and it goes all the way to high. So yeah, I don't know if I ever did a video on this. Maybe I showed it in some other videos. I'm not sure. But okay, yeah, right there, 5-year warranty. Yeah, so I was 3 years in, and then something happened here in the, I believe it was here in the button. So I like that they redesigned that. I really wish I would have videoed the old one though. So this makes me feel a lot better that this will last way longer, because I couldn't understand why that spring was so tiny. So hopefully that means now that it will last a lot longer. Let me see if I have a spring here. Yeah, so this is what, actually it was even smaller than this. So this is what, you know, your standard pin. I think it was even smaller than this. Like half the size of this one. It was copper. And yeah, see, it was half the size. I don't even have one that small. It was half the size of this one. And shorter. And that's what came out of here. So tiny. I couldn't even believe it. So maybe that was a failure point. So kudos to olight, I guess, for redesigning that. Maybe they saw a lot of these come through that had the same issue. So redesigning that whole tail piece will probably make this last forever now. Because I even noticed that I even noticed that the spring was like barely sticking up out of this cap. Just barely. I mean, I don't know what was going on with it. It was weird. So I'm glad to have that back. The warranty process, I mean, I literally sent this in maybe a week and a half ago, and I've already got another one. I mean, that fast. So, you know, you have to mail it on your own. They have a form that you fill out. They're going to ask you a bunch of questions when you purchase the light. They ask for this number here. So they track every light, like a VIN number on a car, I guess. So they'll ask you for the number on the light, and then they ask you when you purchased it. So having an account with olight on their website, You can track every light that you've ever bought. So it's easy. I mean, you can I just gave them the order number for the light. And that way they could just easily go back and see, yeah, this number here, you know, matches up with the purchase date and all that. So this has been my favorite light. I mean, the other one was really worn too. Like the black was almost completely worn in most places because I carry it in my pocket every day. It's been my everyday light. Clip it on the hat brim. You know, it's hands-free. Can't always, like I said, you can't always use a headlamp, especially if you wear hats. I wear hats all the time, so having a headlamp is not always an option. So yeah, that's the Olight i5T EOS. It's pretty affordable too. I think they're $30, $29.95 I think is what they go for. And I think I got this one on, originally when I bought it, I got it on sale for $20 I believe. So I mean, it's not insanely bright, you know, 300 lumens on high, but when you're outside in pitch dark, it's bright. I mean, you know, it's crazy bright. So, you know, you don't need 18 million lumens to see what you're doing in the dark. You just need some kind of light. So, yeah, that's the most painless warranty process so far for my first warranty of really anything. Tool warranties are a totally different ball game. I've had to fight tooth and nail to get tool warranties. So, for what this is, I'm really happy. So I'm really happy with Olight that they're on top of it and they stand behind their stuff. So, well, that's it for this video. I got another one planned coming here soon. So, if you guys like what you see, please like and subscribe and leave a comment if you have had any successes or failures with companies' warranties and stuff, because I'd like to know. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.